Well, there we go. There we go. We are live. Hopefully the picture looks all right. On the new laptop, we're going HD. Hope you're all well. Here we are, the 12th of May. It came well quick. So yes, happy birthday to me. I've got another laptop here on the go. Make sure everything's tickety boot. So I'll see if anyone will actually step up and do the honours. All happy days, innit? How are we all? Get in those comments. Tell me where you are, what you think, what you're doing, whatever you like. But we'll see if anyone actually wants to actually claim that Julia Wandelt is Maddie. We shall see. They're quick enough in the chat. Do you want my big pile of sweeties? Size them. Well, like that. They're there, actually. They're huge. 1.6 kilo of sweets. Happy birthday to me. So, yeah. Is this... You've actually asked her to change her name by Depol, have you, Fred? What to? Banana? Muppet? Deluded? What could she change her name to? So, I'd love to, but I can't see the evidence, geez. Where's the evidence? I'm not sending it in advance. No, I've got to see it because, you know, that's how it works, geez. You've got to prove it. So, obviously, we've got all the... Trust me, bro. Yeah, very good. We've got... Well, I'll say we've got. I suppose we have because we're all in the same boat, you know, thinking that she's telling porkies. But I hope you all saw my video that... what was it? Fred's on one. You make me laugh. It put me off. I was laughing. Trust me, bro. I normally get that when I'm trying to disprove Islam. I posted a video. What was I on about, Fred? You've thrown me geese. Instagram, yeah. She posted on Instagram a doctor's letter and had a date of birth on it. So that was hilarious. Yes, I do watch Sonia Poulton. I've been watching her for years, but I don't comment as much, to be honest, because some of the people are a bit strange in that. But I mean, I think it was Sonia Poulton. She actually linked to my original Julie Wandelt video where I was sort of disproving it. And but I ended up, like I say, I don't know if you've seen, but I did end up deleting that video. I was getting so many nasty comments. It was ridiculous. It wasn't good for my mental health, should we say. So I'm in the depression, anxiety, bipolar like section, me, and I let things get to me and I deleted it and I shouldn't have done. But yeah, Sonia Poulton's wicked. She knows what she's doing. But yeah, I normally watch it's Monday and Friday, Sonia Poulton, I believe. But I saw a bit this morning, I have to be honest. But since my heart attack, I don't get up like early enough. So sweets. What, these sweets? Look at these. I've already started. I started earlier, I have to admit. Bad me. Naughty me. Need teeth to eat them. But yeah, what of that? And I've got a book, Confessions of an Indigo Child by Alexander Papagiorgio. That's a cool name, isn't it? So I've got to start reading that and all. But yeah, What was I saying? What was I saying? You trust me, bro. Just got me. But yeah, she wants to claim that she's Maddie, and then she only goes and posts up a doctor's letter with her date of birth on it, saying the 20th of August 2001. With my hair, I should have put a comb for it, shouldn't I? I did that earlier, obviously, but not now. Trying to look wizard, and I'm looking a bit of a mess, mate. But yeah, but you got to talk about your sweets. Well, I'll put that. That's funny. Send it in advance. Yep, we've got to see how many people are actually like believe it. Like they're in the comments. They're blooming everywhere. They're even on my X. Get me on X. The Wizard's Words with a Z at the end though. But they're everywhere. I had to block one yesterday. He was just getting on my nerves, talking absolute rubbish. Actually saying, Julia is Maddie. And that was it. That's all he said. What? So you said it's true then, is it? That's blooming. yeah. I wonder if he is. Yeah, because he's trying to. But I've got. It is normally shaved. Look, normally shaved. But so I can have it tied back, plaited, or French plait, all short back and sides. Look very Viking. I do. Nothing wrong with looking Viking. And then that's my thing. So I have it all tied back, French plait or plait for Viking, and like this for Wizard. And when I'm just chilling, it's in a ponytail. And I know if you lift up a pony's tail, what do you see underneath it? It's arse. Oh my god, I'm a horse's arse. So yeah. But yeah, Ron Swanson's bad as blooming Sean Atwood saying that Maddie, oh god. See, this is all because Fred put up, trust me, bro, gave me a giggle, and since then I've not recuperated because I was giggling. Trust me, bro. But yeah, Sean Atwood and Ron in it is at Project Ryukyu or something. They seem to stand by Julia because it's all about this, isn't it? Cash cow. So, but then I did get told off on Twitter today, or X, what you want to call it, saying like, stop using Maddie's name because I was like, Julia Wandelt is not Madeleine McCann, and it's like, stop using her name. So what do I put then? But I'll just start putting fake Maddie or Julia Wandelt, the fraud, the liar, the con. I'll just do things like that. So, but I only done that to like, when people look up Madeleine McCann and they see me and I'm saying like Julie Wandelt was a fraud, they'll be like, oh, you need to watch this wizard geezer. He's on it. Julie Wandelt is indeed a fraud. I wonder how much it cost for that prison phone call. Did you watch my video reviewing it? Oh my God. She talks absolute rubbish, she does. Talks out of her backside, Julia Wandelt. So, yeah. But I don't know what you can really say about her. I mean, blimey. I got this lined up. I've proven everything. I've proven the eye bit. Like, there's absolutely nothing in her eye. But Julie Wandelt seems to say there is. Oh, Fred watched. Good old Fred. Fred Withrow. Yeah, what I've done the eye, done that, done the DNA because she's Polish. Date of birth, done that. And this Thursday, 7 p.m, I'm actually going to go for a bit more in depth about the other two girls that she claimed to be. There's three, but I can't find anything about the Polish one. But the German girl and the American girl that Julie made out she was, I'll let you know who they are, what they were, and all that. So, but the algorithm. Oh, it actually done me a favor, did it? The algorithm, rhythm of the night. Don't know what I'm doing there. Can't sing. Shut up, whiz. But oh yeah, I'm always thinking that the algorithm's against me, so I better stop that. Me and my conspiracy theories. But yeah, I mean, this channel's all about exposing what's wrong, anything in the world, like religion, cult. I'm not saying religion's wrong, but anything wrong within religion, like Islam, cults, people like Candace Owens or whoever else talking rubbish. Julia Wandelt, obviously. I'll tell you what I did do. Let me, I'll bring it up for a giggle. A selfless plug. That'd be funny as. Let me show this on screen. It'd be funny. It will be funny, geez. Shrink myself. I've gone tiny. Let me share my screen. When I see this, it's funny. I might have to get myself one. Oh, I'm still too big. Look, I'm in the way. Look, let me throw myself down here out of the way. Whee! Look at that. How cool's that? Julia is not Maddie. I'm saying to the wife today, so I'm going to have to get myself one so I can wear it while I'm streaming. So I can just go. Pew! But yeah. But basically, you take away all your commissions, this, that, and everything else, and whatever else they're trying to throw on. That's not bad. £14.70. I mean, my limit for a t-shirt, I'll be honest, is I try to not go over 20 quid on a t-shirt. But there's £14.70. Absolute bargain, mate. So yeah, it supports the channel. I've reduced it ridiculously. So I think I'll make about £1.70 on it. Ooh, I'll be accused of trying to make money now. Like, well, that's the whole idea, geez. I haven't got memberships. You ain't got memberships. Yeah, you got to what's it called? Like and subscribe, because that's free. Then you can super chat your questions. That's like, when there's loads of chat or whatever, so you don't have to worry about that, obviously. And then you can actually be a member. What? $1.99, 50p a week. Bargain. And then we got that. So yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Happy days, mate. Right, that's all that plug. I don't like plugging it, I'll tell you. It's weird. It's like you're scrounging for money or something, even though you got to make a living or whatever. But I do this for giggles, you know what I mean? I've got monetized, so when there's an advert, watch the advert, and that helps. I make about £1 a day. So yeah, I won't be leaving the country. But I'm not. I didn't really sort of do it to get monetized or money, and that. It's just the way it's gone. So I'm going with the flow. But yeah, God, where are all these? They're blooming everywhere. These people going on about blooming Julia Wandelt is Madeleine McCann, and how dare you say this? And she's not mentally ill. I've seen people in the comments go, she is mentally ill. She had a psychiatrist, etc. when she's younger, and her mother, Dorota, took her there, and that's why she took medication. So there are people out there who agree with me. And now I put up £5,000 last week, and I'm doing it this week. This is the second chance and their last chance to win £5,000. If I have to give that away, I hope you realise I'll get divorced. The wife will not be happy. That's funny. If you send me the £5,000, I can buy 341 t-shirt. Oh, mathematician, Fred. Oh, that's brilliant. That's good. You actually put that in, didn't you? 5,000 divided by what? £14.70. 340, and that like. So what's 340.136 times my £1.70 profit? That'd be about 560 quid. People are like, no, you can't be making that sort of money. How dare you? You did, yeah, fair play. I did, yeah, fair play. But if I send you 5k, yeah, like I'll probably end up getting divorced. The wife would be like, why did you put £5,000 up if you knew you were wrong? Well, I'm right. Because I know I'm right. But that's classic. 340. So, I mean, if you bought that many, I'm sure I could throw the extra one in, so you don't have to have the 0.136. I'll do it 341. But £5,000 on Tuesday. 340, give them all away. Yeah. But I was thinking, right, if I could actually like make money on the channel, actually make money, I would actually get Julia is not Maddie t-shirt. I'll buy 2 of them, and I'd send them to Sean and Madeleine McCann. I would. So you can put these on, and they'll be funny as. I'm sure they'd laugh at it, cheer them up. Do you know what I mean? Find out when their birthdays are, and then send it to them. Well, no, we'll end up coming across as like a blooming stalker or something. Even though I'm on their side, geese. I'm on their side. But yeah, where is everyone? Like, all I want is people to give it large, like they do in the comments. Like, Julia is Maddie. Julia is not mentally ill. Ooh. And they do a runner. You know they're not going to come on. I mean, £5,000. But, you know, with what the evidence shows and the fact that, you know, Julia's pretended to be 3 other people that are missing and got debunked, but now we have to believe her because it's Maddie. I should have put it up. I should have put £50,000, should I? Then you could buy 3,400 t-shirts, possibly, Fred. But that'd be funny as. But yeah, I don't know. We got any other questions about like Julia Wandelt, or anything you want to say about Julia Wandelt or the Maddie case? I'm trying not to go too much into the case because I was going to do Thursday about that Christian Bruckner, and I thought, no, we're going to be getting in the case. I just want to prove that Julia Wandelt is a fraud, basically. You know, that's what we want to do. And I mean, at some point, or when something comes up or something, if it's actual relevant and it's good news regards to the case, then I might say it. But I find that I just go too deep into it and I don't stop and blah, blah, blah. I made myself ill last time. I was staying up till like 1, 2 in the morning, getting up at like 6, 7. I was just reading the PJ files, doing this, doing that. I'm like, I just need to stop. Wifey's like, what are you doing? But so yeah, so it's more about like proving Julia Wandelt is a fraud. But any questions about Julia or something? I mean, I'm sure I got it off the top of my head, and I've got all my notes there. I've got my other laptop there, so you know, anything that's relating to Julia Wandelt or anything you want to know. Is there anything you want to know about Julia Wandelt? Like, when was she born? The 20th of August, 2001. When was Madeleine McCann born? The 12th of May, 2003. Today, in 2003. We share a birthday. Couldn't believe it. What are the odds? Yep, I am the big 49 today. I'm bloody 50 next week. Crazy. But 49 is weird because, like, you might have seen my tweet. I actually died July the 11th, 2024. So, you know, the fact I got to this birthday, I'm like, holy moly. So I'm a bit more grateful today. So what can I say? What's your thoughts on how the prison authority will be phoning the Sean Atwood show? Yeah, see that. I'll be honest with you, Fred. That's confused me. So I think someone said in the comments about that. I bet it was you. Now I'm saying it, but because that was quite a long phone call as well, wasn't it? Because I reviewed it and it was going in. I went in about half hour. So that must have cost money, but I don't get how she's allowed. I'm actually not impressed, should I say? Oh, it wasn't you. Oh, I thought because you asked, but I bet you that was in the chat. So someone actually thought the same as you, me old China. I didn't think the prison authorities would actually allow that. Genuinely, because, like, you know, you're in prison for a reason. You're obviously, you know, guilty or allegedly guilty about something. You know, she's got remanded. Her hearing in April. She was remanded in custody till October the 2nd, wasn't it, for the hearing? But her partner in crime, is it 60-year-old Karen Spragg? She was released on bail. But for her to be held in, but then the prison authorities somehow, whatever, allow her to phone, and it's not even like to phone a family, like a mum, stepdad, boyfriend, whatever. She actually phoned the Sean Atwood show. So what, did Sean have to pay for it? I mean, I don't even get the point where it was even allowed. They're like, oh yeah, you know, Sean Atwood pays it. Because I was like, you're going to end up talking about a case. You can prejudice the case, or, you know, whatever, say stuff you shouldn't be saying, basically, to however many people, because Sean Atwood is quite popular because he's supporting Julia's narrative. So that's why he's getting all the cash. I don't get, it confused me. Like, even now I'm trying to explain it. I'm like, it shouldn't be allowed, basically. Julia should not be allowed to be phoning for God knows how long, half an hour, from prison when she's remanded in custody for stalking and harassing the McCanns, to talk to Sean Atwood about the McCanns. That's a bit weird. That's like, yeah, it would be a queue for the phone. That's what I mean. Or did she get a special phone as well? Do you know what I mean? I don't get it. Because she must be seeing someone in there, psychiatrist, or even being given medication. Do you know what I mean? It must be, because they must know what she's doing, how she's doing it, and because her mother Dorota actually arranged for her to have like a proper consultation, this, that, and everything else, get the counselling she needs and the meds. But not only did she not turn up or go to any meetings with a psychiatrist, she actually refuses to take the medication. So maybe in prison they do that, but I don't think the prison should have allowed that. I mean, if you're entitled to what, a 5-minute phone call, 10-minute phone call, that's it. But Julia should not be phoning Sean Atwood from prison. That's, to me, that should be a no-no. That's like letting a child abuser, should we say? That's like saying, "Oh yeah, you can go on the internet if you like while you're here." What? It makes no sense, especially like with Sean Atwood, so he can cash in on it, obviously, and then they talk about the case or whatever, and then like even that Ron, he's like the sidekick that don't do much. He's like Robin, isn't he? Batman and Robin, more like Nobbin, Batman and Nobbin. But I just don't get it. I'll be honest with you, Fred. Like I said, I am seriously confused at how that was even allowed. But I wouldn't have allowed it, and it makes me angry that she's allowed to do that when she's been remanded in custody. And then Sean Atwood can cash in on it, and she can phone someone like Sean Atwood and appear on YouTube in the phone call. That's just all matter of no's. I don't get it. So yeah. So where are all these Julia Wandelt fans? They've all disappeared, haven't they? They've all disappeared. Like, they give it all out large and the big ones in the blooming comments. One thinks he can do actual magic. Can he? I was hearing someone saying that he had a blowout or something while online. I've not seen it or anything. I'll have to try and find it. But yeah, mate. No, I'm the wizard. I do magic. Look, push. Oh, push. I was poof. Can't say that, can you? Poof. Sweets. But if you do magic, then you must have some sort of spell that can make Julia Wandelt tell the truth. Why are they not allowed to give her an injection of like truth serum or something? I think someone said it about the Lucy Letby thing, and I was like, yeah, I wonder if they could just inject her and get the truth. That could be a good way, because I mean, probably all manners of like human rights and wrongs, but I mean, if you want the truth, why are they not allowed to like put something in your arm and inject you? I mean, you do it. Do you know what I mean? And then that's it. They say like, "Are you Madeleine McCann?" No. "Are you making it up?" Yes. And that's it. Julie Wandelt won't be able to fight it, and then she can admit it. He called me a muggle and told me to stick to my 9-to-5 life. What, Ron? What? Because he's blooming a sidekick who says not a lot, who don't really know a lot. He's a bit of a melon, isn't he? Bit of a melon. So, yeah, I don't get why you'd say that. I mean, like what I say about Julie Wandelt, I was trying not to get personal. I call her a fraud and a liar and all that, but hand signals like he does. But yeah, I'm not sure how to take him because he seems a bit, you know what I mean? Like he's like a sheep, just what Sean the sheep. But yeah, it's a strange one. I mean, a bit. I'm not too sure. I don't watch his channel because obviously, if he's supporting Julia, then I'm not supporting any or watching any channels that do that. I had to unsubscribe for Sean Atwood. But yeah, there's no need to sort of say things like that. I mean, even this, if someone's saying Julia Wandelt is Madeleine McCann, I'm not going to get personal. I'm just going to say you're stupid, or you're thick, or you're deluded. I don't get personal. Stick to your 9 till 5 life. But yeah, I hope you give it back to him, Fred. But yeah, it's probably because of his hair and that, and the way he talks and all that. But he don't know nothing at all. Even when he's on live with Sean Atwood, I'm watching him, and that Ron sort of says something, and he's using what I call basic words because he's making it up as he's going along, and he's just not really using decent conversation, not using a decent vocabulary. So yeah, I don't really hold him in much regard, to be honest. The same because, like I said, Sean Atwood, I was actually subscribed to his channel for a long time, but now he does all that. But to be honest, I was always a bit funny about Sean Atwood because, like, you know, when you're a convicted drug dealer and ecstasy and that, I wonder how many lives he's ruined or how many lives he's put on the wrong path because they're buying his drugs. But he uses a beauty filter. I can't stand those filters. I wonder why people got mental health from all this. I want to look like perfection and that, and plastic surgery and lips and Botox, isn't it? So mind you, I use a filter. No, I don't. So I'll just be what you are. So I'm like with the missus. The missus don't wear makeup, so that, I mean, that was a big plus when we met like 25 years ago, 26 years ago. God, blimey, how time flies. But yeah, like not wearing makeup, so you're not hiding behind anything. You're just showing who you are. That's a bit more. That shows me more confidence in a person or a lady. So yeah, I did. Well, I did. I was always a bit dubious, like, you know, this bloke's a drug dealer or whatever. But he served his time. He done what, 6 years, and not 200 in the world of Arizona. But you know, so time served and all that. So I won't harp on about it. But yeah, it was all cushy and that, and then, you know, but if you're willing to do that for money, then I mean, it's not really much of a push to say, right, Julie Wandelt thinks she's that, let me jump on it. Because if I wanted all that, I could easily just turn around and say, right, Julie Wandelt is Madeleine McCann, let's get her on the show. Because I actually did talk with Julie Wandelt, and it was in the comments section of one of the Sean's videos, and then I emailed her. But she's like, well, no, you don't believe me. You don't like me. So why would I be on your show? So, well, because I think you're not Maddie. You think you are. So if you're that adamant, come on and prove it. It's simple as that. I said, I'm not going to get all personal. Like, just come on to my channel. You tell me why you think you are, and I'll tell you why I think you're not. And we go from there. Like, you know, keep it all sort of civilized. But she said, no, because you hate me. I said, well, I don't hate you. I don't even know you. I hate what you're doing. I think that's 100% disgusting. But you as a person, I mean, I don't know you, but I can sort of understand your character and your mannerisms and all that. But yeah, like adults, just talk. You know, why do you think you're Maddie? Oh, well, I was born in 2003. I'll be like, well, you can't be because I got your doctor's letter here that shows you were born in 2001. You're 2 years too old. Do you know what I mean? You can to and fro it, but you know, considering there's so many people out there who believe Julia, and like none of them want the $5,000. Strange, isn't it? Funny that. So it must just fit their narrative. But they're sending her money in prison apparently as well. Someone said in the comments, and I was like, wow. And they keep putting up her PayPal. So it's all about money. So Julie Wandelt wants money off people, and when she's proven to not be Maddie, will she refund all these people? Because she's obtained money by deception. Hence why I call her a fraud, a liar, and a con. Because she's fraudulently getting money, she's lying left, right, and centre, and she's conning people with her constant lies. So, I mean, she did threaten to sue me as well. Said, if you keep saying that about me, I'll sue you. I said, sue me. That's not a problem. Because, like, to be fair, you'll have to prove you're not a fraud, you're not a con, and you're not a liar. And then she didn't really say anything after that. So, I mean, there we go. But that was the end of her and our discussion. But because I don't like her, basically, is what's her saying, and I'm like, well, what a shame. And that's one thing I've noticed with Julia. She never has appeared on anyone's YouTube unless they agree with her narrative. And I just cannot. I can't lie. I don't like. Hence why I've got a channel like trying to seek out the truth and exposing what's wrong in this, that, and everything else. I mean, any ideas about what else you want exposed or whatever? Conspiracy theories, or maybe it's Candace Owens saying about dinosaurs never walked the earth apparently. So I don't know what the fossils are, but nonetheless. But some of the stuff out there and the wrongs, it's just like, especially with Julia Wandelt, it does my nut in. It's just so obvious. But people, I think it's I think I said in the other video, it's more, I think people are wanting hope that Maddie is still alive, and that is overruling their heart and mind to then say, yeah, Julia Wandelt is. And they're like, yeah, but her eye. No. But I keep saying to people, watch my videos. And they're like, oh, I have. You've got no evidence. I show evidence in every single video. Like with the eye, I showed that in the last live to one of the blokes in chat. He was and ahhing, and obviously he didn't know. He said, oh, what? It's the eye thing, isn't it? Because that matches. Let me show you this. And he was like, oh, yeah, I see what you mean. So, you know, at least he was out there, like, willing to see the truth and be turned, so to speak. But I just don't get how people can lie to themselves. I just don't get it. Like, Julia Wandelt blatantly is lying. They're like, oh, no, it's telling the truth. Oh, yeah, I know she's... yeah, I'll tell you, mate, yeah. I don't know if I still got... I think I've got a Flat Earth video up, but blimey heck, what are they doing? Yeah, they're a special kind of stupid. I did say, like, if you believe the flat is Earth, you probably also believe that Julia Wandelt is Madeleine McCann. And if so, come and get $5,000. Yet no one wants it. Come on, people, get in the comments. Get in the comments. Tell me, do you believe? Do you believe? But yeah, I don't get it with the flat Earth, because you can see it in an eclipse anyway when the whatever. But yeah, I do. Sonia Poulton, I do like her. She actually comes across like I'm not normally quite good in my head. Something to do with this depression, anxiety, bipolar rubbish. I was like, I can stand by next to someone or be in front of them and talk, and I'm normally quite a good judge of character, shall I say. And she just comes across as honest. Someone like Sonia, you know. Whether she believes what her guests are saying or not is a different story. But, you know, she's honest in what she's doing and why she's doing it and blah, blah. Both sides of the argument. So, yeah, Sonia Poulton, check her out. I think she's got over 85,000 followers on YouTube. Puts me to shame. Only 80,000 more than me. So, yeah, hit the like, hit the subscribe. But let me know in the chat, do you think Julia is Maddie or not? That's it, basically. And if you think she is, I can give you $5,000 keys. Oh, Fred agrees. Oh, nice one. I was literally just about to say Fred Flintstone then. So is that an insult? I mean, I love that cartoon. So, but that's why I don't know why it even come to my head. Get into Barney Trouble, innit? But yeah, I just don't get how, with everything that's going on and all the information, like Google. No, you're not insulted. That's right, mate. I was just gonna come out like Fred Flintstone. Be like, what are you trying to say? I've got a belly. Well, I've got a belly, mate. I don't know what it is. I used to always be skinny. As soon as I get in my 40s, boom. So, but yeah, there's so much evidence. You can go to like Google or even AI, isn't it? Or what is it? ChatGPT. I think I've got Copilot on my new laptop or whatever. But you just ask in there, and it's like the evidence is it bugs me how people can then oh no, but Julia is Madeleine McCann. But she said she was Inga Jerrick, a missing German girl. Oh no, that was debunked. Oh, she said she was Acacia Bishop, an American toddler, 19 months old. No, that was debunked. The charity even told her mum to go and get her help because she kept phoning, making out that she's these people. And there's a Polish girl, but I can't find any info on it. I might even have to stop saying it. But there's 3 people she said that she was, but there's 2 that I can actually give evidence. Sorry, don't want to swear. There's 2 that I can actually give evidence for. And like I say, Thursday we're going to who they were and whatnot. But she was debunked on that. So why are they like, oh, now she's saying she's blooming? I reckon it's because of how she done it. Because it's not just like, you know, back then when she said whatever. This time she actually went on to Instagram and it was I am Madeleine McCann or something, whatever. And she's gone straight up, I am Madeleine McCann. And that's hit everyone in the face. And everyone's like, wee. And she had like 1 million followers. And then she ends up with like, I think she's got about 20,000 or something now. Puts me to shame, admittedly. But at least I'm not lying to get them. It's crazy. But I just don't get it. But, you know, she is fake. Lucy Letby. What's my take? I've not done too much research, but to me, it's looking more like Lucy Letby was an actual scapegoat. It seems a bit strange, shall we say, that, you know, babies dying and that. I mean, they have done in the past, don't they, in hospitals and whatever, but maybe more to do with the hospital cover-up. So I don't want to say too much, to be fair, because like I haven't done my homework, as they say. But I've done a wee synopsis of it, you know, innocent or guilty. And even in that, I think I said that I'm leaning towards, like, generally that I think Lucy Letby will have a case to sue, I think. But you voted on my poll. Yeah, I've got to do my polls. But yeah, that's I did read something about didn't get a fair hearing or something. But is that because people have been reading the paper or watched the news or something? Was that what it was? But I mean, like I say, I've not gone too far in depth. I don't want to come across like I know something that I don't. I'm too honest with my own good, mate. Let's be wizard. That's what I'll say. But yeah, I mean, to me, oh yeah, it does seem a bit strange. But if I was there, I'll be suing left, right, and centre. So maybe that's why they're going to still try to sort of pin it on her because they know that obviously if that comes out, her life's ruined. Like she's literally being called a baby killer. Or she's known as a baby killer. And she'll be like, no, I've never done that. All I ever wanted to do was look after babies. Well, she won't be doing that again if she's ever found innocent and needs a job. I mean, whoever it is that's done whatever they've done to her, they've ruined her life. So I think Lucy Letby would be in a right mind to sue for millions on that. So I think her defence was shell-shocked at the theft of the charges. The theft of the charges? What do you mean, sir? Heft. Yeah, well, it's just ridiculous, like murder. Like, well, hang on a minute. So, yeah, I mean, I will be doing more research because I wanted to see how the old synopsis of the case so far type video done. And then if it's all right, you know, if I get over, 150, which I think it's already done, then I'll sort of look a bit more into it, obviously. But yeah, I mean, the fact even if I get over 100 views, even with 5,000 subscribers, I'll tell you, I swear people don't hit the bell maybe or something, or they're not getting notified. But shocking. But yeah, it's the video done actually better than I thought because I've been going on about Julia Wandelt. Done about 24 videos of Julia Wandelt. Got myself right at it. So I told you. Depression, anxiety, and bipolar. Boo, straight in. Ooh, that's a bit. But yeah, I'm terrible. I just don't let anything go because I know I'm right. And if I was wrong, obviously I'll admit I'm wrong. But you know, put me foot in my mouth or something. Oh, was it? Oh well, that's not going to. See, when I was in hospital, that's the thing. I spent 9 days in hospital when I had my heart attack, cardiac arrest, all that. Just over 3 minutes, I was deaded. But I tell you, the staff there were, if I could give them like money, if I was a multi-millionaire, I'd have given them all money. But this hospital was cleaner than a whistle, mate. Literally, it's spotless, and all the staff were just genius. NHS staff. I'll tell you, you can see why they're in the jobs they are, because they're bloody good at it. But that's terrible. Yeah, it's not blooming hygiene. So that all infections, and you always hear about hospitals having outbreaks of something, don't you? So it's absolutely terrible. But yeah, there's no way. There's no way I could sit here and say 100% that Lucy Letby is guilty. So I'll be more inclined at this point to go the other way. That she's probably being used as a scapegoat, which is terrible, absolutely terrible. This is so weird. I knew the Maddie fans would not turn. Shut up, Wiz. I knew the Julia fans would not turn up. They get a second chance. I ain't got a clue what I'm going to be doing next Monday, because I won't be doing the £5 giveaway. You get two chances, This is the second and the last chance, so hurry up. But 7 online or 7 p.m? I've got 7:46. 7:46. I'm getting a curry tonight for my birthday. A vegetable curry. Yes. Even as a child, never eaten meat. Oh, 7 in chat. Well, get in chat. Get in chat then, people. Comment. Say hi. Tell me, do you believe in Julia or not? We'll get a nice big old Gandalf gang or Wizard fam or something. I'll have to come up with a name, won't it? The Gandalf gang. But get the old big old fam going on. Loads of chat. So every Monday and Thursday, 7 p.m. live. See if we can all meet up, have a chat. Be like, mates down the pub and whatever. All ladies and gentlemen are invited. You don't have to agree with everything I say. If you don't, let me know. Let me know why. That's the whole point of this stream. I wanted to give someone £5, but it's just not happening, is it? But me and Fred are having a good chat, and we, Fred. Drinking me brew from me Viking cup. I haven't got me Wizard cup today. I plugged me Julia's Not Maddie t-shirt available at thewizardswords.com. You know what I mean? So, yeah, we are indeed, mate. We are indeed. Sound a bit like Del Boy then. Del Boy and Rodney. But yeah, I'll be picking on me sweets later after me curry. Got this book. Confessions of an Indigo Child. So I'll be start reading that. I've done a video about indigo children. So I knew there's something weird about me. Never knew what it was, so I thought I'd put it like that. I'll do Alexander Papa Giorgio a favour and plug his book. He's got a YouTube channel, so I've got to look him up as well. I was going to do that earlier. I completely forgot because I was looking at other videos and that with Julia Wandelt. It's taken over my life. But yeah, the Indigo Child is quite interesting. I don't know. Check it out. I think it's had over 400 views. I was very happy with that. The traits and the generations, because I'm the second generation, the beta, obviously the first alpha. But very interesting. But where are all the Julie Wandelt fans? See, they're quick enough to jump in my comments and get like their nasties out, aren't they? But they don't want to get in the comments and discuss the situation live and say Julie Wandelt is, because nope, they're all hiding. They're hiding. Come talk to the wizard. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Geese. But yeah, I mean, I'll give them the chance, didn't I? So at least, like, no matter what, in the future, as soon as they start saying stuff, I'll be like, Yes, I've had a bingo swan. Yes, I have. Yes, I've had. I can't think where or how. It's something to do. It does ring a bell. I don't want to look it up because that's cheating, but it rings a bell. It does ring a bell, my friend. It does ring a bell. Bingo swan. I'm gonna have to look it up because Yeah, some of the can't talk. Yeah, that's what I'm exactly what I was saying. Remote viewing. Some of that it's like psychics, pinch of salt. I'm very much like that. I'm open to anything, but obviously it's got to be proven. But like, this is my argument, right? If I ever meet a psychic and they say to me, "I am psychic," I'll say, "Right, okay, then who's Jack the Ripper and where's Madeleine McCann?" Can't answer it. Well, you're not psychic. Simple as. Is he? You're a billionaire now. Blimey, really? I've done a video about him as well. He come out with some rubbish. So I called him out. Not that he cares, and he had about 100 views, I think. So he don't really care, does he? But you're a billionaire, is he? You little weasel. He's a little weasel. Oh, but a fair play. He's made his money bending spoons when he didn't bend spoons. It was all, it's all la-di-da. So, yeah, I'm sure I've done a video on. Let me have a look. I'll see if I can bring it up and I'll go to my channel while I'm talking here. I'll go to my channel and I'll see if I can find it because I think it was a video, not live. So let me see because I was doing stuff all about aliens. I don't know why I said it like that, all the alien stuff. But let me have a look. We'll see it. I can share my screen. I can show you the picture of it. The thing is, though, a lot of videos that didn't do well, just deleted them. So might be one of them. So make me look like I'm lying now. But I think it was doing all right. It was something like Uri said, what? Oh, I might have deleted that one. Oh, that's a shame. Serves me right. Oh no, there it is. Hey, right. Let me share my screen. It's in the live section. The live videos. There you go. Can you see that? Look at that. Uri Geller. He's gone crazy. That's my video. It's in the lives. Go 8 rows down, I believe that is. In the live. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 9. The 9-1. Uri Geller. Oh, it's about the drones. That's what it was. So it might not be a cup of tea. Who knows? So about shooting down or some random, like what you want about geese type stuff. But yeah. But then you can see I've just gone all on about bloomin' Julia Wandelt and the Colts. So you know how it is. Has to be done. But yeah, that was. I think he said something about like shoot down the drones or something. I was like, well, they're not yours, geese. They could be worth an absolute fortune, geese. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, celebrity network says he has 20 mil. I'll be happy with 20 mil though, wouldn't you? But he was good friends with Michael Jackson as well, wasn't he? So yeah, not that makes any difference to someone's wealth, but yeah, that's all cushy. That's all good. But yeah, I actually thought like they had a whole week to get all their evidence ready. I actually thought someone might actually turn up ready to take my money and maybe get a divorce because obviously giving away $5,000, my wife will string me up. So But I can see that James Folds actually commented on that Letby video. It's just popped up saying framed, no kids were murdered. The professor and his team proved it. Let her out. So there we go. So I'm probably more inclined to actually believe things like that. Do you know what I mean? When it comes to that case, because for what I've seen, and I've not even looked that much into it, to be honest. So I'm 100% that Julia Wandelt is a liar, a fraud, and a con. But on that, even from what I read, I'm like 98%. So I'm new enough there already. So, but I'm on the ball. I normally know. I don't know. There's something about me, like when someone starts talking rubbish, I just come off their video on YouTube. I'll be watching it, and I'm like, oh. And I flick off. I do it sometimes without realising. And I'm like, why did I flick off? I was like, because that was actually like rubbish. They're talking rubbish. Like nothing of that rang true. So I'm quite good like that. I'm like a human lie detector. Normally quite good, but I do like watching people's faces and micro expressions and body language. I do love all that. Self-taught, so I don't. But I think it was in the video I was with Julia even saying, like, look at her eyes and they're blinking at her blink rate and everything, and her face. It's just, you could see, like, oh, she's just so shifty. I don't actually think she'd be very nice in real life. She's going to be it should be the sort of friend that says, like, if they're going somewhere, you've got to go there, otherwise they kick off, or that you won't see them for a week because they're in a huff. I think Julie Wandelt would be quite a dangerous friend to have, personally, but especially going by what her mum says and what we see about her. And Julie Wandelt used to get really angry if something went wrong when she was younger, like with her OnlyFans. That like music that flopped, so she got angry, and her mum say, like, if she asked her something or she lost like a game with her mum or anything like that, she'd kick off. But because someone in the chat, I said, like, oh, she'd like start on her mum and like go for her mum, literally go for her and all that. And they said, oh, I've not heard that. Can you link it to it? So I've gone onto the link and I couldn't find the article that I read, so I might have to retract my statement because I can't prove it. But I'm sure somewhere her mother even said it and said, like, Julia would attack me if, like, she lost a board game. So yeah, that'd be a good one, Fred. Yeah, the review commission, definitely, because if everything's like that shaky, it's got to go, isn't it? You can't keep someone. Lucky we ain't got a blooming death penalty. I've been watching that Ripper Street on Netflix. Is it Isaac Brown, the Jewish man? He got hung for a murder he didn't commit. That bugs me. See, because it's wrong, it irritates me. Hence why I'll do a channel about what's wrong, because it bugs me. And that's only in a series. I'm just like, no, the Jewish geezer's dead and he shouldn't be. But he was a good man and his brother got killed in the earlier episode. So that's Ripper Street. That's really good. With Drake and Reed as the investigators, both inspectors now. But yeah, someone somewhere has to do something regards the Lucy Letby conviction. They have to. Human rights and all that. That's what I say. What do you say? Anybody in the comments? Do you agree that Julia is a liar? Or do you agree that Julia is Maddie? What do you think? What do you know? Share your information today. There you go. Thought I was doing an advert then, like movies or something. Wizard's gone wonky. Being a wazzock. God, I remember that years ago. Where did that word come from? But yeah, I was being a dime bar. Remember that and all. God, they had blooming hard, didn't they? But yeah, well, it seems that once again, for the second and last time, my $5,000 is safe, which means I will not be getting a divorce. But they will be in the chat at some point, in the comments, once all this is done, going, yeah, but Julia is Maddie. You had your chance, mate. That's what I'm going to reply now. So you had your chance 2 Mondays in a row to prove it, and you didn't bother. And I even messaged one, like the reply said, it said that I've got some serious evidence and proof. So evidence is proof that Julia is Maddie. I said, well, join me on a Monday and you'll get $5,000 for that. Where is he? Where is he? Blooming Wombles. Aardvark. Oh, I remember an Aardvark and a red ant in a cartoon when I was a kid. So I can't believe it. They've had 2 weeks in a row. What they got to do is prove it. Timber. Armadillo. So yeah, it looks like once again the Julia Wandelt fans are that adamant that she is that they don't bother saying anything or doing anything. They're not even in chat saying something. I thought it was going to kick off in the chat. Do you know what I mean? They say whatever, and I can put their comments on the screen, and then I'll quickly do whatever I got to do and bring up the proof to prove they're wrong. But yeah. So it looks like it was a date, just you and me, Fred Geese. I don't want to talk like that. I'll do that with the grandkids. I'm like, hello, geese. My granddaughter's like, Pops, I'm not geese. So build it and they will come. Yeah, definitely. Definitely, Fred. But yeah. So, but this is going to be the last one. Next Monday, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm waiting to just open up. We'll just have dinner. We'll chit chat about anything and everything. That might be quite cool. Because so you got to have a break from Julia Wandelt, haven't we? Because we got Thursday 7 p.m. is, like I said, about the German girl and the American girl that she claimed to be. I've got some information on that. Obviously, I'm still looking for more information. The more information, the better. So if you've got any links to anything to do with Inga Jerrick or Acacia Bishop, who she claimed to be, then whack them in the comments. Because I have got some info, so it'd be good to learn about who they are and what was going on in their case and why Julia Wandelt claims to be when she's wrong. So yeah, that's all cushy. So yeah, I think that will. Well, I gave them an hour. Do you know what I mean? I have to go and have my curry in a hurry. All that time, that whole hour to earn $5,000 and not one Julie Wandelt fan. Yet they're all over my comments. That's it now. No one's got a right to actually comment anything towards me, calling me this, that, or anything else because I'm being nasty. And Julia Wandelt is not mentally ill. All air quotes, getting serious. So, yeah, I don't know what American politics. What's going on in the world of them? I thought Trump was a good thing. Trump derangement syndrome. He tried living under Keir Starmer. Blimey heck. Bloke's a lunatic. And it looks like there's white packets on the table. I saw that on Russell Brand and one of the news video things. It comes up, doesn't it? It said like it's about white packet, trying to hide it. And the cocaine geese. That's terrible. So yeah. But there we go. That's a whole hour and not one Julie Wandelt fan. So yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so they can't get into my comments to say anything now. I'll be like, no, shut up. She's not this, she's not that, or you, whatever. And I was like, well, you had your chance. 2 Mondays in a row. Gave up 2 hours. I think the other video was about an hour long as well. And not one of you wanted to come up and say a word. No, because you know you're wrong. And you're just, whatever, sheep. Following it. That's all they're doing. So it's just crazy. But yeah. But anyway, what can I say? Yeah, it's been a pleasure, Fred, talking in the chat. Thanks for joining the chat. I appreciate it. At least you and I had a good old chinwag. Thursday at 7 o'clock is the next one. Like I say, we're learning about the 2 people that Julia claimed to be. But unless anyone's going to jump in the chat, say anything, ask anything, do anything. Well, you can't really do anything in there. Sort of. then we shall wrap this up. We shall put a little bow on it, and then I'll tell all the Julie Wandelt fans that they can't say nothing. They've had their chance. 2 chances, I might add. But, what's going on in the world? Tell me, why is Julie Wandelt the Looney Tune? So, Mia's in the house. Hello, Mia. Good evening. Fred and I have been having a good old chin wag. So, I was in there to wrap it up because these blooming Julie Wandelt fans give it all that and they don't bother. Oh, got a super sticker. Oh, first one ever. That's my first ever super sticker. I'll put it up there as well. Look, there we go. Look at that. Cheers, Fred. You're a star. But anyone else want to say anything about Julie Wandelt? Are you at the door, Deb? Well, my wife's at the door. She's going to do me. You called me out, Mia. You called me out. But yeah, if I had to give away $5,000, I'll be getting divorced. My wife will douche. But yeah, but that's why. See, that's why I do what I do, because But some people got to have an idea. They've got to have an idea. So, but Fred, I'll never forget that, because that's the first super sticker. I had a normal super chat, and now that's the first ever super sticker. So thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir. That go in the coffee fund. But yeah, that's basically what it's a fun gesture, isn't it? It's a fun gesture. Because it should at least get them saying, hang on a minute, she could be because of whatever. Do you know what I mean? So Fred is a genius. I love you, Fred. But honestly, I'll give them a chance. Even they can say, I can put the messages up like this one. Do you know what I mean? And they can say, oh, but whatever, and we could talk like that. That's not a problem. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm with you on that one. Yeah, I'm with you 100%. But it'd be interesting to see, if people could actually, yeah, not in a million years, not in a million years after that either. I mean, it's actually crazy. Blimey. It'd be interesting to see if they actually stuck up for Julia in the chat. Do you know what I mean? I thought it'd be interesting, because I'd be like, "Wait, they're actually, they're going for it. They genuinely believe it, but no one wants to come and back her up." So I think Julie Wandelt's sort of person. She'll write a book how she is Maddie, and no one will buy it. That's what I reckon. Even with all her fans, or she might sell one, but yeah, it wouldn't exactly become the bestseller, would it? I think all her fans would be like, "Nah, not really." So. But I'll keep putting that one up. We've got to give the super sticker time. Oh, super sticker! See, on this one, I can't see it, but when I look on my laptop, I can see the horse. It's a unicorn. That's what the wizard rides. Don't want to say too much. I'll get locked up. I think I'm as Looney Tunes as Bloom Julia Wandelt, wouldn't they? But it's crazy. I have no idea how they can go on like this. Her support Facebook group is crazy, really crazy beyond. Is it? Get in there and put my link to my YouTube channel, saying Julia's been well and truly debunked, left, right, and centre. Because blimey, we've done everything. I think I said earlier, the eye, the DNA, the age, her mother, birth certificate. Well, that's age, isn't it? I'm just trying to blag more then, won't I? What am I like? Yeah, I don't get how deluded are they? How deluded? I couldn't. There's something about truth. I can't just pretend for the sake of pretending, like being a sheep. But what is it? I don't get how people think to have it in their head going, oh my word, look, Julie Wandelt is Maddie. what is it that they've seen or heard, or what is it they're refusing to see or listen to actually prove? Do you know what I mean? So, what on Julia's family? They actually go hard on. Yeah, I did hear like her mother and her stepdad. Every time she's in the press, they have to go into hiding, and they get death threats. I'm like, but that's what Julia does. Should in theory have no bearing on her parents. But Julia is causing that by saying like, my mum this, my like, oh, that was the other one. Like, a mum drugged her up or something. And I went through all the thing. I got absolutely slated in a comment. Oh, this woman went absolutely mental at me, saying I'm pathetic and everything because I couldn't pronounce the drugs and that. I was like, well, it's not my job to, is it? I tried. But oh, does Ron do that as well? See, that's wrong. That's so wrong because the one that it should be Bloomin' giving it all to Bloomin' Julia. She's lying. She's forcing it into her mum and stepdad's face. They get abused for it, and she's the one making it all up. It's always the innocent people that get hurt. Always. They are saying worrying stuff like, seriously, they are crazy, really crazy. Some of them should be in there with her. Yeah, that does not surprise me. But I don't use Facebook. I've got the Wizard's Words on Facebook, but I mean, I think it's got 0 followers, and I do post here and there. I've done one the other day, but I try not to really use Facebook. I've got rid of all my personal stuff on it. I just deleted it all. Didn't want it. But yeah, I just don't use it. But I would go in there if I had one, just to like rattle all them up, put my links in there. But they will delete it. Go no. And I'll be like, I'm the only one speaking the truth, but. Bloody an institution. Yeah, that's what it would be like. That's crazy, though. I don't. How can they lie to themselves? I think Fred and I discussed earlier, like the delusions that people have, and I don't get how they keep it to themselves. And you should check out the real Julia. A lot of useful info in there. Is that the real Julia Wandelt? What's that? Is that website or social media thing or? Yeah. Oh, what's on Facebook? Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. I think the reason she's ended up where she is because people believe her lies, and Sean Atwood and Ron Swanson are platforming her. I think that was the problem, and it egged her on. And she's like, if people believe me, I need to go prove, and she can't. So yeah, I mean, you don't want to see anyone go to jail, do you? But in the phone call thing and that, she's actually saying that she's a political prisoner. Nothing to do with the fact that I've even just put up the other video where she's actually talking to Sean Atwood saying, I went to see the McCanns. Like, no, you're not a political prisoner. There's evidence, and there's even videos on Sean Atwood's channel that prove, because you're saying that you went here, done this, done that. And then she wants to make out she's a political prisoner. So, but yeah, apparently she did agree, and then Julia Wandelt was like, nah. Do you know what I mean? So it wouldn't fit her narrative. So that's crazy. But apparently, yeah, she did. So, but is it the real Julia Wandelt? Is that all people like supporting her, like nutter crazy people though? So yeah, I know. I mean, she thinks she's trying to be a Tommy Robinson. She thinks she can get all that sort of fan base. Like, no chance, love. But like I say, I think in my videos, like, she actually admits her crime. Like, I went to see. I think she says she saw Kate get out the car and all that, and she started crying. She goes, "Why would someone start crying when they look at someone? Like, because she's probably full of fear and she knows what crap you're going to come out with, love." And she's like, "Oh no, that's just not the right reaction. No, what you're doing is just wrong. Full stop." like absolute nuts. She's nuts. With Julia claims it never happened, but there's a clip from Sean's podcast where she says her mother agreed to do a DNA. Yeah, but it's only what fits her narrative, though, isn't it? And also, like, because I think someone was saying before, it might be Numia, like she put stuff up but then delete it because obviously she suddenly realised it actually goes against her, like she did with her date of birth on her doctor's letter, which I've got, and I put in a video so it's up there forever so people can use that. So, oh, it jumped then when I was trying to do something. Note the real Julia is a truth seeker. She's trying to expose you. That has been for many months. Oh, and that's on Facebook. Oh, I'll have to let me make a note. I'll have to look that up because I can go on the Wizard Words on Facebook and see things. So that's the real Julia Wandelt FB. Even I know that means Facebook. I'll have a look then. That could be someone, because I've been sending out emails like Sean Atwood and other people, even to do with other stuff to do with like Apostate Prophet and Apologetics Roadshow, and no one ever replies to emails, so I can't get any guests on. It's very annoying. Very annoying. You think replaying how recorded phone call is repeating a crime? I think the name Julie Wandelt should be a crime. Just get rid of it. I'm moving now. Yeah, I wrote it down. That'd be a good one. Because I bet they've done what I've done with the eyes and that. But like I say, I had proper videos up and I had to delete it all. But maybe I should do little short videos, you know, like just 2-3 minute videos saying, look, this is her eye, that's her eye. There you go. She is not. And that'll be it. So, she posted a lot. Good girl. So, yeah. But then that should fit in perfectly with this channel because then she can plug her Facebook page and all that. So that'd be good, wouldn't it? I'll try and hook up, mate. But if you're on there, Mia, or whatever, can try and send her in my direction in case I forget. I probably won't, but you say, you want to get on youtube.com/@thewizardwords. So, yeah. But that would be quite cushy. But yeah, like I say, everyone I seem to email doesn't respond. But I mean, some of the channels I get, like Apostate Prophet's got like 500,000 subscribers. I've got 5,000, so I'm probably a little bit too small and I'm overstretching myself there. But if I don't ask, I don't get. But it would have been good to have Sean Atwood. Like I said, like I'll appear on your show or you come on to mine or something. We can have a chat like adults and we'll see. But you know, screenshots of Julia revealing herself. Facts against Julia's claims. Oh, nice. Things she has added to social media and deleted. Oh, so she's got it all like, yeah. Oh, yeah, she must be well on the ball then. So, like I say, she's deleted stuff, like I said that a minute ago, didn't I? She realised it goes against her, so all of a sudden she'd delete it. So she must be that quick. Like, quick, she's done a post, quick screenshot, boom, she got it. So that'd be cool. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have an investigation. I'll have to have a look. Because what I might do, when with like even next Monday or something, if it comes up, if I find the page and all that, then I'll probably use that in the live. I'll advertise her to try and get people on Facebook to follow her, because there's no point following me on Facebook. I hardly use Facebook. I don't even know why I set it up. I've got Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, but I find like once I've done YouTube, that's it. Do you know what I mean? It's just it's me age geese. I'm not up with it. I can't be going here, there, and everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, post that video there, do that video there. People go, you need to go on live on TikTok. I'm like, I ain't got a clue how to do that. I know nothing. Is what I'd say if I was Italian. But yeah, I might be able to use her Facebook page advertise it in one of my videos and we'll go through it. That'd be a good one. But yeah, but it's funny though, isn't it? All those people sticking up for Julia, not one. Not last Monday, not this Monday. Here we are, ladies and gents, having a chin wag about all and everything because they're doing a runner. But she has proved herself to be very credible with her facts as well. Excellent. Yeah, so I will, because when I look, I'll do double check things. So I don't just read something and that's it. I do like to double check. So the real Julia Wandelt on Facebook, plugging it there as well. Look, people go check it out. We'll probably bring that up next Monday, because I think next Monday we'll do it open. We could talk about all and everything, like Q&A, whatever, people can mention whatever. That's 7 p.m. Monday. But this Thursday, 7 p.m., like I said, we're talking about the two other people that she claimed to be, the German girl and the American baby that was 19 months old. So that should be interesting. So fill your boots with some info from the wizard. Why not? But it'll all be good. But yeah, happy days. Oh, happy days. Is it getting a bit dark? I normally have the light on, that's why. I might go, oh, spooky. I have to bring my hair out. Ooh, I am wizard. You need to grow up, geese. 49 today. Act like it. But yeah, happy days. Right. But other than they're not coming, right, let's oh yeah, that Libya Shep one that we said, that's because they're twins. They're twins. I did see something I said last time with the father unalived himself after unaliving his kids. Apparently so. But yeah, I'll need to write that down actually. So yeah, so what and is that someone that you heard Julia say she was? Is that what it was? I can't think, because I did look it up last time and I can't remember who said what or why, but I looked it up anyway to see it, like the twins, the dad, and all that. But then I don't know what. Yes, bum cheeks. Somebody banging at the door. Spooky. Is that you, Deb? House is haunted. It's probably my curry. But happy days. But yeah, I will look that up. Happy days. So right. I think we're there. I will look a bit into it because I'm not sure if Julia said so or not. Only fear. Right. Okay. Right. Yeah. Okay. Yep. No worries. Yeah, I've written it down, so I will investigate and see if there's any links or whatever. So. Yep. And Madeleine. Yep. Yeah. The Polish girl. See. Advert. Saw an advert pop up, so I try and not talk during an advert. Don't want you missing stuff. The Polish girl, I can't find anything on it. I said earlier, I was like, I've looked, I can't find much, so I might have to stop saying that. But it's definitely somewhere because it's written actually in the press. Do you know what I mean? They said like she was claimed to be like Inga, Acacia, and a Polish girl, but it doesn't seem to be much info on it. So I'm not too sure whether I have to keep saying that because I can't back it up, and that's annoying. That's bloody annoying. But I will be looking into all that as well. So yeah, all and everyone, because if I can link that Libya, then that's 4. But I just need to get that Polish. But the Libya, there's stuff online. Whether that links her to Julia, I'm not too sure. But we'll give it a go. We shall give it a go. Right, there we go, ladies and gents. Happy days. It seems once again they ran. It's getting well dark, isn't it? We need to remember to put the light on. I normally do. I hope you like all my artwork. Yes, it's all mine. But I'll be changing that around. So I've got loads, about 28 landscapes there. But yeah, what we'll do is we'll hook up again Thursday, 7 p.m. And thanks to Mia, we probably add Libya, etc., possibly to the Julia Wandelt claims of being other people. So it's all good. So happy days. All the best to you, Fred. Thanks for joining, and thanks for the super sticker, the best ever on the Wizard's Words. Not bad. I started this channel, I think, in October. So we've been going, what's that, 8 months? I got monetized after about 4 months, so it's all good. We're growing, we're getting there. But I want to build up a nice big live thing, you know, where everyone comes and meets and that. Like it's like being down the pub geese, but without the alcohol and without the fights. But yeah, it'd be cool. So we'll do all this again Thursday at 7 p.m. and then obviously next Monday at 7 p.m. I'm not too sure what to do Monday. It'll probably be Q&A and bit of this and a bit of that and whatever. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes I like it like nothing. I'll come with nothing and we just make it up as we all go along, innit? And you can tell me and ask me questions and say, oh, what about this? And I'll look it up. Happy days. So, yes. Yeah, I hope I do find it and all. So, it's always a nice stream because it's nice hair. Being wizard again, but yeah, no, it's getting dark. It'll end up being pitch black and to see my eyeballs or something. But yeah, it's been a good one. Thanks, Fred. Thanks, Mia, for being in the chat. It's all cushy. Happy days. And like I always say at the end of every stream, be wizard, stay wizard. That's the Wizard's Words.